Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
They're on 27-yard line.
Ready up!
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers force the turnover on the first series of this game. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Love throwing to start us off. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now hang on. We have an injured player out there, and everybody knew who it was straight away. That's their quarterback in some pain, less than a quarter into this season. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Walker on first down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Milrow from the gun. A throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1.
Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10. At the 26-yard
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw here from Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Milrow with it on first. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Toss play. This is Walker. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case, a toss. Make sure you threaten to the outside.
Packers loading up the secondary on 3rd. 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw is caught. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
And I'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Now it's Milrow. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 20-zip lead. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Packers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. On target to Musgrave. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Love now on 1st and 10. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Working quickly here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 42-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Love from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hookup with Matthew Golden, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Throwing again. Love made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Love throwing on 4th. It'll be the 1st and more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
We've set it down from 37. Running on 1st here with Jacobs. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Packers first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Packers.
Love with it on 1st down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find Matthew Golden. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Back to the air. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. This one taken in by Kraft. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Touchdown.
It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
To the air, Milrow. Into traffic, complete! And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first. From the gun, Milrow. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. All set to go now from the 35. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back now, pressure coming. Here's a screen now for Walker. He's on the move past the 15. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Group B to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Thrown on 1st down, Love. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To the air with Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Sticking in the air. Love. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He's got it at the 24. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Chester, sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Milroe from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it'll be second down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's Milroe, first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Milroe with it on first. Finds his back complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
And he's got a free play here. Completed over the middle. Has some room to work. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw, here's Love. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Seahawks are gonna have it after his second interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Packers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. On first and 10, here's Love. Escapes the pocket. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
A second down throw here for Love. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. All set now. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. He's going deep. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McManus on for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Now Love on the play fake. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Seahawks have it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime.
This quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, he watched him return it for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. By a man, he's in the clear. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action, Love. Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Packers first down. A gain of 7 and a Packer first down.
Love now on 1st and 10. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find Matthew Golden. And it sets up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Throwing out to the left. Cup! And he'll get it up to the 27.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Packers going with a dime set to get this 3rd down stop. Throwing now, Milroe. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
From the gun, Milroe. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A pickup of 17. And it'll give the Packers the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This one to Williams out left side. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Love with it on 1st down. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 21.
Love now off the play action. Got Williams, and it's complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game.
Packers 28.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Milroe from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to, do some window dressing here in the 4th. First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Putting a receiver in motion. Love now to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Throw here, 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they're going to take him down. That's a sack, and I'm not so sure that penalty marker is going to save him. This actually might be on the offense. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Off the play fake, Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. Hits his running back. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Absolutely fires this one right side. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Third and long for him here. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Milroe to throw. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass complete to Goddard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set to go now from the 35. Now an inside give to Walker. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Third and short, it's Milrow. And they pick him off again! Edgerrin Cooper takes it away! And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Hurry this to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing, it's Love.
17-yard line.
That pass is taken in by Golden. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11. And the Packers first down.
They'll run, Jacobs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Looking now from the gun. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. McManus on for the extra point. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's a design run for Milrow. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Gordon down the field, and he's got it. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get 27 on the play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks grow the lead now to 22 points.
Packers 34.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. To the air with Love. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. So second down coming up.